Yo, haha, Miltnificent.
What is good, YouTube? Your boy Miltnificent coming back with another quick video. And actually, this is the Yeezy BL-01 shoe review. And honestly, man, I am shocked with this shoe. I had a chance to actually put it on, walk around, and this is probably one of the most premium shoes from Yeezy.com, at least when they made the transition away from the Adidas series. But and doing a review for the whole SL01 slipper, I think like this is something that, you know, it's like a chill shoe. EVA foam kind of all around, one molded. I think like this is a great design, especially what they did the SL02. But these are like foam series to a certain point. There's no other materials involved and stuff like that. So when I saw the BL-01, I thought that, you know, wasn't sure what they were going to use in terms of materials, how it would do. Let me put this to the side. And I would say that I was very impressed when I put this on for the first time. So I'm going to show you, basically, I have the Bully hoodie, or the BL-01, which they named the Bully shoe. I have the hoodie as well as the pants. You can see it right here, kind of modeling it. Later on in the video, I'll show you what it looks like in the sunlight. But my first impressions on this shoe, I was very, very shocked in a good way. So it came, people are wondering like how long it takes. If you look on the website, it'll tell you it'll take maybe 6 to 12 weeks to ship. So if you have the patience to get it, I would say definitely get it. Is it worth the $80 price tag? In my opinion, 100%. Except when I got it a little bit earlier. It was $60. But you just have to have patience when this shoe comes in. So this is the BL-01. The box presentation looks nice. And of course, you got the Yeezy branding kind of on the side with the UPC. You don't really see Yeezy everything on the actual BL-01, but you'll see a kind of like a stick on the inside showing you like the UPC code, things of that nature, and as well as the model. But when you open this up, the presentation is nice. I felt like this was like kind of like the series where you're starting to see the evolution of Yeezy, at least the branding. So when I took this out, you'll see it right here. Again, I'm going to show you this in the sunlight because I do like this black matte finish, but this is going to go with a lot of different things. And I do suspect at some point that they may come out with different colorways specifically in this model. I hope they do, because when I get done with this, and I'm going to show you exactly why I really like this. This actually may be in my top 5 shoe pickup of the year. Not even maybe, I guarantee it will be, just because of the design, the comfort level. And again, this is the evolution of Yeezy. Stick around at the end of the video and I'll show you exactly what I believe they're up to moving forward in the future. This is going to be exciting. So let me take this out real quick. BL-01 series. Man, this is, again, when I first looked at this, I was surprised. I did not expect them to execute this way in terms of the materials they use. This reminds me of a Yeezy MMVN, kind of like a laceless shoe. And this is a slip-on shoe, but when you feel it and you put it in hand, it has a foam midsole that obviously you cannot see, but when you put it on, you'll be able to see. In fact, let me take the kind of like the papers out, the paper inserts out. Let's take this out. Take this out, and of course, man, this is so nice. Before we even take the insole out, you don't have to worry about the actual materials on specific parts of the shoe. Let me explain why. So this is kind of like, I know you can see right here, this is full-blown suede. It's like a hard suede. Not really hairy, but it's definitely hard. So why that's a good thing. Like if you're going out and you see dirt and stuff like that, this is something where you could literally can put soap on it. It's going to retain its shape, or it's going to retain its form the way you got it out of the box over time. Or if you see some dust and stuff like that on it, you can always use, I use the Rejuvenator brush. This is kind of like the suede brush as well as like an eraser. You can sit here and not have to worry about, oh my God, this is going to get dirty and stuff like that. It's easy to clean off. And where they strategically put the mesh panels on this shoe, you can see it right here on the toe box, as well as kind of on the upper towards the heel counter as well. This is good for breathability, but flexibility. So in addition to the midsole, at least the foam midsole that they put on here, the mesh design, you're going to feel this step by step. They put a rubber outsole that kind of reminds me a little bit of like a foam version of the SL-01. You can see like it still has that design. It doesn't have the bounce back of like a Yeezy slide to a certain point, because you can see that whole shark-like, I used to call it like a shark-like fin design, because when you put pressure down, this lifts you back up on top of the foam density, which makes this really, really comfortable. It's not the same thing with the BL-01, but you still feel that foam midsole that's in here. It's a little bit tougher, but it feels so good. But yeah, if you take a look at the design and how they did the upper for this, and there's a lot of flexibility towards this. I just want to show you real quick. You can stretch this, and this is going to feel good when you put your foot inside, because you just think of my foot right here, but as I'm expanding, you see how it's moving along with my hand? That's how it's going to move along with your foot. And when I take the, see what he did with the insole. Yeah, the insole is able to come out, and you can see right here, it does have BL-01 little foam, and you can see actually at the bottom, Yeezy code. But if you take your hand and you take if you were to take the insole out, it feels like it almost feels like a blanket quilt on the inside. And on top of that, they toppled it with the whole foam, what you're feeling. So you're feeling like 3 different forms of softness. This is why I say, like, in terms of the design, the concept, the build, there's a lot of comfort in this BL-01. You can see this in the sunlight, and like I said, I like the black finish, or the matte finish, I should say, when they put on this actual shoe, because it's going to go good with anything. And typically, I kind of worry about certain shoes that I do wear, because over time, they could be wearing and tearing. But because, again, because of the materials that they put on here, with the suede on top of the mesh, on top of the neoprene, it's a perfect combination that makes it feel like a premium shoe when you first take it out the box. And then it's even better when you put it on feet because of the comfort level. So I'm going to say shout out to Ye and his team for coming out with this, making an affordable shoe, and actually a sleek, good-looking shoe that you can topple with anything from Yeezy.com, even your regular clothes in there. It's just going to stand out. It's clean, it's simplistic, and it's definitely my top 5 pickup of the year. I don't know what's going to rank yet, because I have to wait to see what's coming out this year, at least the stuff that I want to look at. But my first impressions of this, very, very good, very comfortable, easy to slip on. And for sizing, I know that these are, I want to say they're full size, and you're not going to see like a half size, or 11 and a half, 12 and a half. So my recommendation, if whatever you wear, it depends on your feet, because there's a lot of room, especially in the footbed area, or at least the toe bed area, I should say. You have a lot of room toe-wise in this. So I normally wear a size 13 in most shoes. I put this on, it fits comfortably. So if I would say if you're 12 and a half, go with a 13 and kind of consider that going up a size. The only drawback, and it's not even the shoe, it's I see it in my comments all the time when I do, Yeezy videos, despite what a lot of people may or may not know. I look at a lot of comments, especially on the YouTube channel, to get people's opinion on what they feel about a shoe, the service, things of that nature. So while I get that it's a progress to get this shipped out, if you can, I would definitely recommend this. But again, going back to that kind of rubber outsole, you can see like they kind of like just, I want to say maybe glued it on. Size 13 right there. You can see the sizing tag. If anybody's wondering, the sizing tag is on the inside of the actual shoe, but you have to look underneath the tongue. I think I was able to get my camera under there so you can see kind of what it looks like. But you don't really see like Yeezy branding, but you definitely see the BL-01 or the Bully concept. And again, this looks good with the actual shoe. And I'm hoping that they come out with different colorways and kind of expand on the BL-01 series, because this is a great idea. You've already done it with the SL-01 series. Definitely consider doing this with a different color. And definitely, I would definitely buy it. It's just going to take some time to get to you. But your boy Miltnificent, man, before we do the on feet for these, I do want to announce, depending on when you watch this video, there is a rumored AQ-01 shoe-like that's coming on Yeezy.com that will be loaded. What I suspect is April 21st, 2026, or actually 24th, we could be seeing Because I wondered about this, we saw the Yeezy slide, you see the Yeezy slippers, you see the boot that's on there. You now have a premium-like shoe slip-on that reminds me of the MMVN laceless. But I've always wondered about one of the Yeezy brands that, what was Ye going to do to kind of bring something similar to it? And I'm speaking of the whole Yeezy Foam Runner series. Would he do something like this as he transitioned to Yeezy.com? And I am hopefully happy to announce that you may see an Aqua series that may drop, and it may look just like this, what they call the AQ-01 or Aqua. And this looks a little bit more sleek, flexible than the actual original Foam Runner. If this drops, it's going to be real fun in the Yeezy series. But your boy Miltnificent, man, the BL-01 shoe on the Miltnificent channel. I am really, really impressed by the quality, the price point. If you have the patience, definitely wear these. They look good. They feel good. You can't go wrong, man. I am out. And you guys, stay blessed.